Welcome to The Guide at Fish North Georgia. Brought to you by these fine sponsors. SPRO, working with America's best anglers to design the world's finest fishing tackle. Nichols Lures, handcrafted to perfection. Georgia Blade, makers of premium fishing lures for over 3 decades and home to the Georgia Jig. Crypto Bass, tournament grade, Georgia made. And be sure to visit fishnorthgeorgia.com. Now here's Josh Little.
Hey guys, Joshua Little here with Fish North Georgia, The Guide. And I wanted to show you guys a knot that I use whenever I'm tying my braid to my leader. This is a knot that most people probably don't use. They generally use an FG knot, things like that. I use a double uni because for me it's a lot faster, it's easier for me, and it's just something that I've gotten comfortable with, that I can tie real quick and I'm done. I'm gonna try to show it to you. Hopefully it goes well. What I'm doing, this is my spinning reel set up here, and this is 25-pound braid, and what I have is 8-pound leader, and this is Red Label Cigar. This is one that I keep 8-pound, I keep 12-pound, 15-pound, and then 20 pounds, depending on where I'm fishing or what I'm fishing for. So your double uni knot, the best way to explain it is you're going to take both ends and run them parallel to each other. From there, you're going to take your braid line, create a loop. So you've got a loop here, and you're going to run it over the actual fluorocarbon and the braid. And what I do is I run it 5 times, and then I'll hold it, slowly pull it, and you've got your knot there for your braid. Now I don't pull it super tight yet, so then I take the other end, take the fluorocarbon, do the same thing. You're gonna make just a basic loop. Hopefully you guys can see that well. And do the exact same thing. Take 5 loops. So then you pull it where you have no slack, and you slowly pull it. And when I get about right here, what I'll do is I'll actually wet it, and then pull the two together. So then you kind of have a fairly decent knot right there. Well, then I'll take both sides and actually just give it a slight little pull, make sure it's tight. And I don't know that you guys can actually see this, but that kind of gives you an idea of what your knot will look like. And at that point, you'll take your tag ends, cut those off. For me, I like to cut them down as close as possible. And reason being is when you cast this, it just makes it a lot easier to come through the guides. And when you reel it back in, the same process. It's easier coming through the guides, especially with your fluorocarbon leader. Get it as close as possible, and then that's what you're working with as it comes through. Now granted, it still looks fairly large, but compared to some of the other knots that I've actually tied, this is one that I prefer. It's extremely strong. It works well with the line difference between 8-pound and 25-pound. It's just a great knot for that. Some people use, or they'll recommend on the double unity to use 6, 7, even 8 times to twist around each other. I use 5 because I feel that right there it gives you the toughness of the knot, but then you're also not left with more or less a wide leader as it comes to the guides. So just a basic knot for you guys if you're tying braid to monofilament or to fluorocarbon. This for me is my go-to knot. Thank you guys for checking out Fish North Georgia. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching The Guide here at Fish North Georgia. Our mission is to build a community of anglers to give you the best and latest information to make your day on the water more successful. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, click the bell so you'll be notified of any future content. Make sure you check us out at fishnorthgeorgia.com, where we carry a large variety of bait manufacturers from here in the North Georgia area. So we appreciate you being part of our community, and we'll see you soon.